Hello, beautiful people. Okay, today we're gonna have a creative project. I've got some gifts, some celebrations, and I saw this on Instagram, which I'll totally link it. It was just a quick little video, so this is gonna be my attempt to recreate it. So we'll see how this goes. So if you are a novice in the creativity, let's have a project day world, this would be the video for you. So just keep watching. Okay, let's first move the chair out of the way. We need all the things. By the way, I forgot my papers, but subscribe, share, like, do the things. Okay, so here's the deal. I probably should show y'all what it looks like, or what the intention is for it to look like, is something like this at the end. Okay, something like this. Now we'll see. Okay, so I have a girlfriend that just got a big promotion in her world, and so I thought, oh, champagne is in order, but then I saw that on Instagram, and I was like, oh, we have to try. So just watch it. It doesn't like tell you what to get or anything. So again, this may be awesome, or it could be an epic fail. So what she showed, I just went to the Dollar Tree for all of this. So look at the messiness of the table. Okay, so I've cut off all the stems, okay, and just kind of left the flowers. And then it was about $1.25 for this. I thought I bought myself 2 extras. Watch while you're there. Because see, actually that's 4. I wasn't paying much attention. I was like, oh look, that one's like wider and shorter. But actually it's 4. So, meh. So what we're gonna do is take our scissors, and we're just gonna kind of start a little hollowing out. And that's why I put this sheet down on the dining room table, because my dining room table also had these beautiful, like, like the board of the wood. Like, everything can get in there if I'm not careful. Let's just see, are we even getting close? Close. Okay, it needs to be a little bigger though. So, totally put a sheet down. That's what I can tell you for sure. Okay, now let's see. Not quite, a little wider. And of course, if you were doing a wine bottle instead of champagne, or let's say it's like a non-alcoholic, something fabulous, like for a sweet 16, it could be like, you know how you can get those bubble baths in a champagne looking bottle, or also like sparkling grape juice, things like that. Still needs to be a little wider. So we're just, you can see what we're doing here with the scissors, just to kind of carve it out here. Surely this will be enough. Looks like it's gonna be some Swiffering afterwards too. Okay, I think, how does that look? It doesn't look even, does it? This is why it's a great project. Okay, how's this look now? That looks pretty good-ish. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what we do. So from what I could tell on hers, I still feel like it's a little crooked. It looked like, so I just got all these colors that I thought would be kind of pretty together. And it looked like what she did was she just kind of put it, sorry for the camera angles here, started sticking stuff in. So I couldn't tell also with, oh, well, look. So that just came off. So we're just going to take that off. And we're just going to start sticking some in and see what we like. So these leaves that I left on, they may not be our friend, really. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. You know when you're at the store and you think that you bought so much and that it's going to be like maybe too much? And then you start the project and you're like, did I really buy enough? So we're gonna see here. And of course we can put this on speed for y'all so that like you're not watching me do the whole thing. But we're gonna get the idea here of how we're gonna make it amazing. So I really thought I was buying enough for two, but I'm in this moment thinking that I may have barely bought enough for this one. So this is why we do little experiments, right? So for my girlfriend, this is not gonna be like any kind of a presentation. Like it is turning out kind of good though. It's not gonna be like a presentation at her work or anything, but for the other one, it is gonna be a presentation in front of others. So that's why I thought I would practice on my girlfriend's first. So what we also have happening here is, see, it has a little tail sticking out. So we're just gonna take the wire cutters and remove that. Okay, again, just making sure we're getting as even as possible. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep kind of filling in. I thought this would be cute at the top. And I also bought this funny, funky thing. Because I just thought that the height. So on the video, that if y'all watch the Instagram girl, hers that she did actually, she put fruit, like plastic fruit at the top. And it was super cute. That's fun. So let's just see then. So we still have some more poking through, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to see how we do just going all the way around it, and then we'll come back. So one of the things I've learned about me is that, because I'm not really the most creative person, but if I have a visual, my chances go way up. And the potentiality for success. So that's why when I find stuff like that on Instagram, oh, and look what I found these, which I thought would be really pretty, kind of hanging off the deal. So let's see. I also couldn't find my real wire cutters, y'all. So these are also from the Dollar Lala, and they have the little safety thing. So just in case you're wondering what I'm using. So I thought kind of some pizzazz, you know, adding it to that's kind of good. Okay, now y'all, I'm really not knowing if we're even gonna have enough flowers to complete the project. So let us keep going here and just see what transpires. Now, what about you? Like, what do you guys like to do for creativity? So a little bit, sometimes I'll try cooking something. Other times I'm not so great with like painting or anything yet. I have done this little fun handwriting book that I've really enjoyed, like for fun lettering, that I'm just kind of practicing. It's getting a little better. And I really love that when I'm like writing notes and stuff. My girlfriend that this is for, actually, she is insanely amazing at wrapping presents. Insanely amazing. Like, we're talking Nordstrom's or Neiman's gift wrapping services good. So I'm always like, well, I don't really want to wrap anything for her because there's already a little bit of that. Yeah, because, you know, that's her strength, we'll just say. Okay, how are we thinking about it? I think it's might be looking kind of good. Y'all can tell I've not really finished getting ready for the day, But I was in the office working for a couple hours and I just knew I needed a break. So I thought, okay, let me do this because I want to get this, ready for her anyway. And it'll be good, like different for my brain. Did y'all do that too? Okay, so we have a couple of sides here, but we still have got more to do. So let us see. Let's take off the leaves again. Can y'all see this good? So it's super easy, which is great. We're just like sticking it in there. So that's no problem. Just kind of all different little angles. Let's see, how are we? So you can kind of see we have a hole right there. So we're gonna put one of these puppies in. She's like, no, I don't want to go all the way. So one of the things that I've learned is, as we're optimizing and, like living our best life now, is our best life includes all sides of our brain. And my mama was like the most creative person on the planet. Y'all, I think I've mentioned it on this channel before. She could do literally anything. Like this would have been no big deal to her. And I allowed that to make me feel like she was great at all that kind of stuff and I wasn't. And she really loved to do all that like in her own space. And so that kind of further made me think, not that she said this at all, but it made me think, oh God, probably because she's really good at it and I might mess it up. So do you see how like we can be so weird just in our own brains of letting ourselves be told or telling ourselves dumb stuff that is not even the truth, but then we take it as truth. And then, years later, we're not being these amazing, creative, beautiful beings that we could be being because of a lie that we have believed. So, not cool. We want to not be those people for ourselves, right? So, let's see, y'all. Oh, that's too much I like. Let's put this. I don't know, y'all. We may have to go back. We may have to go back. Or we could fix the bottom with just some ribbon. There is potentiality for that, perhaps. Right? Just like maybe some tulle at the bottom. That could be good. Let's just see if we have, like we're doing pretty good. We just have not gone all the way to the bottom. So this would be our front, where the label is, where our extra little fun things are, where this all is. And then I think we should maybe just end up with, at the bottom, some ribbon, some tulle. Tulle is magical because it hides everything and it's super easy to work with. But we'll just see, let's just see if we can wrap it up with the bow without that. Let's just see what might happen. We got a little spot there. We're running out of flowers, y'all. 'Tis true. Oh, we have one here. We could borrow her. We got one here. So moral of this story, you're going to need more flowers than you thought. So note to self, don't you love a good group demonstration so that now you know, like, oh, well, when I go get mine, make sure to get a few more extras than what we might have thought. Because see, we still have this over here that we're going to want to cover. So let's just add, though, let's pretend like we had enough. And let's see, so if this was the front, do we like that? Do we want it more to the side? might kind of want it a little more to the side, like this. So then it's got this pretty, isn't that so fun? So you can see I just need a few more, and there's that blank spot in the back. So just a few more flowers, and then we'll be done. And isn't that gonna be like the prettiest gift to walk in and say, congratulations, we're celebrating you now. Okay, so I think this one also might need to go more to the side, right? So that then it's just a cute accent. Okay, what do y'all think? I think it's gonna be super fun and cute. What do y'all think? Give me your opinion. I'll go back to the Dollar Tree, get some more flowers. Okay guys, the finished product. I'll even turn it all the way around so y'all can see it in its glory. And I think she's gonna love. And who can you make something like this for to celebrate them? As always, of course, subscribe, like, share, do the things.